anyone who's listening and thinks that he's exaggerating when he says that the animals are eating plastic sewage, that is real. These animals are literally living in their own shit. Most of them can't even move, that they get deformed legs because they're so pressed up against other animals that they're not even able to grow properly, that they're so deformed. And some of them, you see these horrible pictures. And having worked on a number of farms, I mean, it's disgusting to be around when they're spraying chemicals on crops, which obviously goes into the animals that are nearby as well. They're shoving antibiotics up these animals to prevent them from getting sick. And then, as you said, the energy that we're eating, so we're eating this animal, we're consuming their essence, their energy. Those antibiotics and all that stuff stays in their cells. So if we're injecting our animals with antibiotics, and that's going into their muscle tissue, and we're eating their muscle tissue, all of a sudden we're getting some antibiotics in our system as well. And what antibiotics do in the grand scheme of the gut is it's basically like an atomic bomb. So you drop this atomic bomb into your gut, and it kills everything. It doesn't care if there's the good and the bad. And to backtrack a little bit, we have a balance of good and bad bacteria, for lack of a better word. The good being the probiotics, the pro-life, the ones that are helping us to digest, assimilate, and eliminate. And typically, they say the ratio is anywhere between 80 to 90% good bacteria to 10 to 20% bad bacteria. And the bad bacteria play a very vital role as well, because it's like the weight training for our good bacteria. It's weeding out the weak ones and making the strong ones survive. But we need that firm balance of about 80-20 to ensure that they're getting their workout in, but they're also not overwhelmed. And when the antibiotics come in, they're wiping out everything. And so it gives a fresh playing field. So instead of 80-20, now it's 0-0. And oftentimes we lose a good percentage of all those hundreds of thousands of strains of bacteria that we have in our systems that never actually come back because we've completely eliminated them. And that also gives the space, as I said, with a 0-0 playing field instead of 80-20, now the bad bacteria might be able to manifest in the body when they come back. So when the animals have these small little doses of antibiotics in them, and we're getting a constant dose of small antibiotics, plus if we then get sick and we're put on a stronger antibiotic that's made for humans, all of a sudden we're just constantly wiping out our balance of our microbiome. And in the long term, that's going to cause some chronic issues, as over time, as I said, if you're constantly wiping this stuff out, you're losing a lot of these helpful strains. And we noticed that with organic food and eating local foods, if you grow your own food, a lot of these microbes live in the soil. So if we have healthy soil, we're going to be having healthier food, and we're going to be having more healthy microbes. So I had a nutritionist I used to work with who actually said if she could prescribe it, she would recommend people to eat dirt. And the reason why that is because there's a lot of these healthy microbes in the dirt that actually help to build up our gut flora. But the issue is you can't be doing that on a traditional farm. It has to obviously be an organic farm. So when I grow my own food and there's dirt on them, I'm like, hell yeah, and I'll eat. I'm not washing that off. I'll eat that, but it's only when I know exactly where the source is coming from. I'm not recommending people go out and eat dirt because I don't want my stories coming back to me and saying, "Oh, Rob told me to eat some dirt and I got sick," or whatever. So if you're growing your own food at your own discretion, if I was there, I would probably eat some of that dirt on my carrots or whatever you're plucking out of the ground there. But with that being said, we got to be very careful with the foods we're putting into our system. And as Xavi just said, having organic food, I believe, tastes better. And I don't know if that's because I feel the connection more with the food. I feel that it's more pure, it's healthier, and I have a very good connection with my body because some people say they can't taste the difference. And my thought on that is that people are not as connected. They're not taking the time to really calm themselves before, to tune into that inner awareness, to notice how they feel after. And I think a lot of that just comes with practice, taking the time to tune into ourselves through meditation, through food logging and journaling, to notice how these foods are making us feel. Because every person I know that eats organic consistently, they're the ones that say they notice a difference. But the people who just eat it sporadically say, "Oh, I don't notice a difference between organic and non-organic." But as we make this a lifestyle, and as they say, a lot of these things take time. So whatever the number is, there's so many numbers for what makes a habit: 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever the number is. You're not going to notice a change right away. And by changing your diet, a lot of times there's going to be a little period of detoxification where you might actually feel worse. And I think that that's an interesting area to go into, because a lot of times when I've talked to people, they say, "Oh, I started eating healthy and now I feel worse." But that's a lot of times is because you're releasing a lot of toxins that are in your cells now that you're fueling yourself with this high quality organic food.